In today's video, you'll witness crashes, confrontations, escape attempts, and a lot of adrenaline, but in a setting different from the usual. We're heading into the communities of São Paulo to show you up close the most intense chases happening in those areas. Stay with us because this episode is insane. The cops were out on patrol when they spotted some dude on an MT-03 with no plates. As soon as they told him to pull over, he took off. Turns out the guy was at a funk party in São Paulo that locals call the Baile da Zimba, a spot where a bunch of young druggies hang out to get high, blast funk music, and piss off the neighborhood. Just a bunch of clueless punks causing trouble. By this point, he'd already been in a crazy-ass chase for like 10 minutes. Even with the street blocked off, the thug still manages to get away.
Mesmo com a rua fechada, o criminoso tenta atropelar os policiais e consegue passar.
Thing is, the guy's bike's got 17 more horses than the cops, even though they're both the same CC. So when they hit the straight, the punk pulls ahead. This is the moment the bastard knows it's over and tries to surrender. But he ain't gonna make it easy.
Sair na mão com o policial.
Deita no chão.
He He tries to run no matter what, but another cop shows up and gives him a nice relaxing massage. The guy was arrested. He had 3 open warrants for robbery and over 20 ongoing investigations for other thefts. The motorcycle was stolen and has been returned to its owner. This criminal used to flex on social media, showing off the stuff he stole. But now, his next selfie is gonna be from behind bars. This one's done. While on patrol, the cops spotted a guy on a motorcycle with no plates and no helmet. As soon as he saw them, he took off. One funny thing you'll notice around here is that during these chases, you'll see tons of other people doing the exact same thing. But the cops can't do much about it. They've got to pick one and go after him. The thug led the cops into the middle of the Fluxo, a spot where these punks gather to blast loud funk music and cause chaos, hoping to throw the cops off. But it didn't work. He pulled every stunt he could, even tried to knock the cop off the bike. The crash snapped the gear shifter, the piece that lets you change gears on the bike. This time, the punk was screwed, but still he kept pushing. He doesn't want to stop there because he's scared of getting roughed up. It's an empty area, no civilians around to back him up. So he keeps running just to pick a better spot to surrender.
Não é você que manda aqui. É você que manda.
Thing is, it ain't over when he gives up. His cousin shows up on another bike, revving and messing with the cops, trying to pull their focus so the other dude can dip. But in the streets, my friend, theory don't work like that.
Você vai ficar deitado. Vai ficar deitado. Estica a perna. Estica a perna, cruza ela. Quebrou o pezinho na marcha, né? Estica a perna aí, mano. Ô, você vem, chama aí, vem cá. Vem cá, filho. Corre então, você corre, cara. Fica parado aí. Fica parado aí, filho. Vem. Ô, Billy, a viatura vai descer por lá, ó. Aí, Billy. Vai lá, Billy, vai lá. Deita aí, deita aí. Deita. Deita. Vem cá comigo, vem cá. Vem cá. Vem cá, fio. Vem cá. Vem cá.
And then there's this maniac who thought he could outrun the cops on a 250cc bike, going up against officers riding 800cc machines. Yeah, that genius ended up kissing the ground. The officer rolls up beside him, trying to keep it cool and peaceful. But nope, the genius insists on making it worse.
vai tomar, já era, perdeu. Pulou, Virão, pulou. Pulou pro outro lado. Área de mata. Fugiu para a área de mata. Pulou o... apoio do águia, Billy. Beleza, já sumiu do visual. Sumiu do visual.
Unfortunately, the suspect managed to get away, but the motorcycle was seized. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated on the most intense pursuits and police operations in Brazil. Stay safe and see you in the next mission.